All right, so let's talk about a big topic, building wealth. Not with some get-rich-quick scheme, but systematically. Today, we're diving into 7 powerful rules that can help you get there, even if you're not starting with luck, some crazy talent, or a trust fund. Let's get into it.
So this is the big question, isn't it? Most people think getting rich is just something that happens to other people, like winning the lottery. But what if it's not about luck at all? What if it's actually a skill, a system that anyone can learn and follow?
And this idea right here, this is the absolute core of everything we're about to cover. The huge mental shift you have to make is from just trying to earn more to focusing on owning more. Honestly, this one concept changes the entire game.
Okay, so before we can start on any journey, we need to know where we're going, right? You can't hit a target you can't even see. This first part is all about defining what rich actually means for you. And I mean in real, concrete numbers.
And that leads us straight to the very first rule. This isn't about some vague dream of being wealthy. It's about calculating a specific number that becomes your North Star. Think of the 4% rule as your financial compass.
The real power of this rule is just how simple it is. Basically, the idea is that once you've invested enough money, you can live off the earnings pretty much forever. 4% is seen as a safe amount to take out each year that still allows your original investment to grow, or at the very least, not shrink.
And this just makes it crystal clear. Let's say you want to live off a passive income of $100,000 a year. Well, you just take that number and divide it by 0.04, and boom, there's your target, $2.5 million. All of a sudden, rich isn't some fantasy anymore. It's just a math problem.
Okay, so you have your number. Great. Now, how in the world do you build the engine that's going to get you there? This next part is all about the foundational rules for actually generating the cash you'll need to invest.
This brings us right to rule number 2. Look, to make serious money, you need a skill that the world takes seriously. And this isn't necessarily about your college degree. It's about developing a real, tangible skill that solves an expensive problem for somebody else.
So these skills can be broken down into 4 M's. You can either make things, like code or content. You can market things, getting attention for a product. You can monetize through sales, or you can manage complex projects. The key thing is to just pick one of these and really go deep. Aim to become one of the best.
But here's the catch, right? Even a high-income skill won't set you free if you're just trading your hours for dollars forever. And that's why we have rule number 3. You have to make your money start working for you through ownership and investing.
And getting to that ownership stage happens in 3 phases. First, you use that high-income skill to stack up some cash. Second, and this is so important, you reinvest some of that cash back into yourself to make your skills even better, so you can earn even more. And then finally, you take the profits and invest them into assets, things that make money for you while you're sleeping.
So, you've got the skill, you've started investing. Now how do we pour some gasoline on this fire and speed things up? This next section is all about the multipliers that create exponential growth instead of just slow and steady. And here we have rule number 4. Use leverage, not labor. This is it. This is what truly separates the wealthy from the merely hardworking. Labor is linear. You work 1 hour, you get 1 hour of pay. But leverage is when one single action can create massive, ongoing results. Today, leverage comes in 4 main flavors. There's code or software, which can work for you infinitely. There's content, like this, that can serve people 24/7. There's capital, which is just using money to make more money. And then there's collaboration, working with other people to achieve something bigger than you could alone.
This slide just sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? Hard work adds. You work for 8 hours, you get 8 hours of output. But leverage multiplies. You build one piece of software and it can serve millions of people. It's a totally different game.
But listen, having the best product or the best skill in the entire world means absolutely nothing if nobody knows you exist. And that's where rule number 5 comes in. Building an audience, or what we call distribution, is just as crucial as whatever you're creating.
You can't really plan to go viral, can you? That's like trying to catch lightning in a bottle. It's just luck. But what you can do is systematically and deliberately build an audience that you can reach whenever you want. That's a distribution system, and it's one of the most valuable assets you can possibly own.
And here's the 4-step playbook to build it. First, just pick one social media channel and commit to mastering it. Second, show up consistently, ideally daily. Then, the crucial step. Move that audience from a platform you don't own to your own email or text list, something you actually control.
And finally, you just weave your offers naturally into the valuable content you're already creating.
All right, so we've covered the what and the how. But honestly, none of it works if you don't have the right internal operating system. This final section is all about the mindset you need to actually play the long game and see this through.
And this brings us to rule number 6. And men, this is a trap that gets so many people. The second they start making a little money, they spend it to look rich instead of using it to actually get rich. The rule is simple. You have to delay gratification. Now, this doesn't mean all debt is bad. Good debt is a form of leverage. It's money you borrow to buy an asset that's going to make you even more money, like a rental property. Bad debt? Well, that's when you finance a lifestyle, buying stuff that just loses value and leaves you with a bill every month.
And that brings us to our final and maybe the most important rule of them all. The entire point of this process isn't just to end up with a giant pile of cash. Money is just a tool. The real goal here is freedom.
This quote really is everything. True wealth isn't the number in your bank account. It's having complete and total control over your time. It's the ability to wake up every single day and decide exactly what you want to do with your day. That's freedom. Because ultimately, the money is just a side effect. The real reward is the disciplined, the skilled, the resilient person you have to become along the way to achieve that freedom. The journey of building wealth is really a journey of transforming yourself. So the final question isn't what you'll have, it's who will you become?